Alright, so here I am at one of my favorite secret spots up in Olympic National Park, and I'm going to be shooting a stream that is fantastic. I love this shot. It's fairly inaccessible, so we shoot it from the bridge. And today it's about 3:30 in the afternoon, and I've got overcast skies, which means that I can be shooting comfortably in the middle of the day. But there still is enough light out where I will want to use a neutral density filter to slow the water down so I can get some of that great water motion. So let's go take a look at the shot. So here you go. This is one of the quintessential Pacific Northwest types of scenes. You can see all this beautiful moss that I have around, and great water, aquamarine in the water, a little bit of reflection and blurriness on the top of the water, on the surface. And so what I'm going to do is put on a polarizer and an ND filter to really cut some of this glare and bring out the color of the moss and the foliage. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab one of my Maven ND filters, and I think I'm going to start with a 3-stop and see what that does for my shutter speed. So when I put that 3-stop on, I instantly went from 1/6 of a second to 1.1 seconds. And for me, based upon the volume and the speed of the water, a second might be good enough for me. But I'm still going to try with the 6-stop and see what kind of shutter speed I get with that. So with the 6-stop, I went up to 10 seconds of an exposure time, and that's a little bit too much for what I want to do in this waterfall. But remember, I told you that there's some reflections on the water, and I want to use a circular polarizer. So if I use my 3-stop and my circular polarizer, I think I'm going to get to a great shutter speed for what I want. So I've got my 3-stop back on my lens, and now all I do is I take my magnetic circular polarizer, put it on the front of the lens, and now I'm free to twist and turn to dial back as much of the reflection as I want. So with my CPL and 3-stop ND filter, I'm getting about 2.5 seconds of an exposure time, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. You know, ideally, I think I probably want 1.7, 1.8, up to 2 seconds of exposure. So what I can do is adjust my ISO up off the base ISO of 125 on this camera, maybe go up to ISO 200 and see what that does for the shutter speed. And I'll really just use my ISO to dial in the exact shutter speed that I want with my 3-stop and my CPL. Well, there you have it, photographing a stream in the Olympic National Park. And with your Maven filters, tell you, no color cast, great optical quality, and it gets the job done. These are indispensable tools that I have in my camera bag at all the time. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and hope you guys have a great day. All right, bye-bye.